Saseni, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Life as Jessie Jess. And when you see me holding this book, you know it's about to get serious. But anyway, before we get serious, guys, remember to click on that subscription button. Remember subscription. Remember, guys, to subscribe. Also, remember to click on that notification bell. Man, it's been a while since I shot my face. That's why I'm sounding like this. But anyway, I'm back to business. So yeah, as you have seen on the title of the video, we are going to talk about understanding the Mitumba business, but the retail part of it, because I've been talking about the wholesale, like getting bales. So now I'm going to talk about the retail part of it, like many questions I've been getting, like so many people just asking me what I can't afford a bill, like what can I do? So today I got you. So we're going to talk about that. Also, guys, remember to share this video if it's going to help you. Share it out there to the world so other people can also get the same information. I've been able to get so many people telling me thank you for all the other videos that I've done. If you haven't watched my other videos, for people who are interested in the bail and everything else, I'll put the links somewhere here so you can watch all my Mitumba videos, and I'm sure it's going to help you, because I know what I share is not something that people out there are ready to share. So yeah, so let's get straight into it, guys. And remember, guys, I'll be looking on the book because I've written down the points, so don't mind me looking down. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So guys, we're going to talk about 5 major things. I know there are other things out there, but we're going to talk about the 5 major things. And also at the same time, I'm trying to make this video a bit short, not that long, domsiboeke, so you don't get bored. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the target audience. I'm going to talk about the location. I'm going to talk about the profit margin. I'm going to talk about capital, which is major. I think we're going to start with that. And also marketing and presentation. Okay, guys? So as we get straight into it, let's start with the major one, and that's the capital. Sorry about that. So the major thing is capital. So guys, many people ask me, like, how much can I start with? Like, capital, you understand, capital is the money that you put into a business when you're starting out a business. So how much can I start with? And I'm going to tell you straight up, forget about the pandemic, because guys, right now businesses are down on normal locations, but it's the pandemic is the new normal. Like, now you just have to move on with our lives. Yeah, and remember, guys, to stay safe. So as I was saying about the capital, I feel you can start as low as even 500 shillings, 1,000, and if you have 30 G's, it's okay. I'm not like in this video you can start with, I'm just talking about the lowest amount. I feel like 500 is low. 500, 1,000, yeah, you can start with that. So just if you have that 500 shillings, get up from that bed, get up from that chair, and go out there and start this business. So yeah, so 500 shillings. I'm going to put up a video for you at the end of this video, at the end of all this discussion. So make sure you watch till the end to see how I was able to show you with 1,000 shillings what you can get. So please make sure you watch till the end of this video to see the other part. This is something that I did before the pandemic. So yeah, I'm going to show you how you can even start with like 1,000 shillings practically, like how I actually do it. Yeah. Also, so I think we've already talked about the capital you can start with, and also remember the capital depends on where exactly, that's where we're going to get in with the location. If you're doing it from the house, that is online, 500 is enough, because there are no utilities you're going to pay and all that. So we are going to talk about that in the location part of it. So I think we are done with capital. So let's move on to location, which is number 2. So guys, on number 2 is the location. So when you're talking about location, this is where you're going to see, where you're going to be situated. Is it online? Are you going to? So there are different places you can do your business. You can do it online. You can also do it in an open market. You can decide to do hawking, like walking around selling the clothes, and also the physical location, which is like a shop. So we are going to talk about that. Also, we are going to talk about the place on location on the places of purchase. So yeah, I get so many questions. Sorry, I get so many questions on people asking me, like, where can I go to get the stuff? Like I've told you at the end of the video, you're going to see one of the places that I'm going to mention where, like, you can go and get your stuff. So I'm going to mention the major places, which is like You can go to, like, on the video I've done think twice, you can go to like a shop that does Mitumba stuff in like a wholesale price, which is like think twice. Also, you can go to Toy, of course, the major ones, which is Toy. Also Gikomba, which is like the major, that's like the biggest one, yeah, Gikomba. For people who ask that, where will I know like different places where to get different stuff, because you see in Gikomba, like there are places for dresses, there are places for tops. So just contact me on either Instagram, also Facebook, any platform. I'll try my best to explain like some of these places you can get these stuffs, okay? So, and also the other places like on online platforms, like if you go to a group, like some group, you find people saying that I'm going to open a bale of this or a bale of that. Those are some of the places that if you see someone like saying that, hey guys, I've just opened a bale of dresses, if you're interested, these are the people you're supposed to target. Talk to these people so you can be taking camera from them. So that's another place you can actually get to purchase your stuff. So on the location, let's talk about doing it online. So online is majorly, it means that you're going to open a page, or just, you don't even need to open a page. You go to platforms like Instagram. Well, for Instagram you have to open a page, yeah, that's a given. But for places like Facebook, you just go to, with your normal account, your Facebook account, you go to these major groups like Online Market, Kenya Online Market, Nairobi Market, Kilimani Moms Marketplace, not Kilimani Moms Udaku, Kilimani Moms Marketplace. So where you can actually post the stuff and people actually buy from these places. Trust me, people actually, as long as when you get to the point of marketing, you're going to understand that marketing is major, presentation is major. So I think I've been able to say a lot about location. If you feel I haven't mentioned anything, please comment down below. I'll gladly answer all your questions. So yeah, for the third point, we are going to talk about the profit margin. So let's move on to the third point. So I mentioned on the third point we are going to talk about the profit margin, but I feel we need to talk about the target audience before we move to profit margin, yeah? So let's talk about the target market or the target audience. Now this one is major. Like, this is something that you have to sit down, think about this before you start any business. It does not mean it's Mitumba or any business. Know your target audience or your target market. What do I mean by target market? If this means like the age, the gender, like, am I going to get clothes am I targeting to sell clothes to kids? Am I targeting to sell clothes to women? Do I live nearby, like near a school, so near university? So it means my target market is young, like teenagers or people at the age of like 20 to 25 years. That's like no people that you're targeting. If I'm targeting people in campus, you are of course going to buy stuff that are fashionable. If I'm targeting kids, I'm going to buy stuff that are for kids. Yeah, it's that simple. Know your target audience, know your target market. This one matters in gender and age, and also the location, like your location. Like for me, where I have my shop, I have mentioned this before, there are so many kids, there are so many families, so I always target kids, because I know, like any mom, as a mom, I know this. If I pass a place where like they're selling clothes for kids, I remember my kid and right away I'm going to buy the stuff. So yeah, so know your target market. If you are you live near like a university, if people see fashionable stuff, they'll definitely buy from you. So immediately you know your target market, you're good to go. Target market, capital, you're good to go. So let's move on to the fourth point really fast. The fourth point is the profit margin. So yeah. So I hope you're still with me. I sound so much like a teacher. Anyway, what I'm saying on the fourth point is it's the profit margin, yeah? So the profit margin is like, how am I calculating the profit that I'm supposed to get after selling my product? So you have to keep in mind on the profit margin, we're talking about the expenses. Like if you have a physical shop, you know that you're going to incur expenses like rent, utilities, that is electricity, water, and all that. So you need to calculate that before you set up like a price point for your products, so you know that even if like I sell a product at a particular amount, I'm still going to get a certain profit from it even after paying for all the expenses. For people who are online, sometimes they tell me, but I won't incur any expenses. No, you know that these people need to be, the products have to be delivered first of all, so there's the delivery fees. If you're going to deliver to a central point, which is like in CBD, that is in town, you have to calculate how much you're going to spend for you to go there. So when you're setting up the price, keep in mind about the expenses that you're going to incur. For online people, there's also ads and all that, so always keep in mind how much, because you're not just working because you have nothing to do. Yeah, it might be that, but at the same time, you also want to gain something from it in terms of money. So knowledge, money, and all that. So like if you buy a product at 200 shillings, you decide to sell it at 600 shillings, which is actually okay. You have to just calculate the expenses and if it makes sense for you to sell that product at that particular time. So yeah, I hope you understand. So guys, I hope you understand what I mean by profit margin. So moving on to the last point, which is like the major one, like this is marketing and presentation. When I'm talking about marketing and presentation, I'm talking about sponsorship. This is for online people, doing ads and all that. If you want me to talk about the ads thing, I'll gladly do that. Just comment down below. I'll gladly explain to you how you do the ads and everything for online stuff. Also, we're talking about taking good photos and presentation. I'm going to talk about that. Also, ways in which you can actually gain more followers and all that. So let's talk about marketing and presentation. So let's say like you get a product, like the products I've shown you at the end of the video. Make sure you watch that video. Well, make sure you just watch till the end of this video, sorry. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, like, first things first, when you get your product, if you're selling dresses, get a dummy, invest on a dummy, or invest on, if you have a nice body, invest on yourself, present yourself well, get a photographer to be taking photos of the clothes that you got. If it stops, do the same thing for any particular product. Get a dummy, get photographer. If you have a nice photo, do it. Me, I do it. I do everything for, because I feel haven't reached that point yet where I can get a photographer. But if you have a nice camera, you can do it. If you have a phone with a nice camera, you can do it. Yeah. So, but if you feel like you really are into this and you really you have the money for it, get a photographer to take photos of your stuff, your products. If you can, get models to model your stuff. The best thing that is actually working nowadays that people need to realize is influencers. So you see, like when you go online, you see like an influencer wearing stuff and then wearing dresses, and they always tag like the groups where they got the stuff or the shops where this is a marketing strategy for both the influencer and both the seller, like the person who has the product. If you know an influencer, just tell them, you know what, I have products that I feel that are really good. If you can just like take the products, post them on your pages, and then please tag me. If they're ready to do that for you, well and good. If you can't, pay them for this, because they're also, this is not like free stuff or anything. This is also business to them. So if you can pay them, that's actually major. It works. I've tried it. It works. So yeah. Also, like if you have clients, like they get your products, tell them whenever you take a photo with my products of any of my outfits, just tag my page or tell people, hey, I got this product from this and this. Yeah. It actually helps. That's a strategy. I just gave you a strategy. So yeah, when we talk about sponsorship, I said like if you feel like sponsorship is all about ads which are on Facebook and Instagram, where you can do a post and then you just sponsor it or promote it. Another word for sponsorship is promotion. So you can pay for it to be promoted. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll be able to help with that. And yeah, so yeah, also at the same time on the influencer thing, if you can get them to do like a haul or something, like a video on their pages, on their YouTube, on anywhere, that also helps a lot. So yeah, I feel like I've talked much about it, but remember guys, presentation is major. This is why, like, you go online, you find some places where like they're selling really nice stuff, but you feel like no one is even commenting. It's how they have presented. They have just placed like a cloth on the floor, taken a photo, and they're at the back of their mind, they're just thinking this is actually a nice product, they should buy it. No, 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 no. Put an effort to it. Take a dummy. Put, like, there are groups out there in Instagram where that they have like very, very nice presentation. Like, I don't want to mention any groups, but I feel there are groups that have done really good, well, really good work, really good, well, wow, really good work. And that's why that their following is like major. And if you see like a cloth business with more than 10k followers, and you see how they have presented it, it tells you a lot. Like, first of all, even research, like, go online, check these thrift shops that sell products and all that. You'll see that these people are putting so much effort into it, and they're getting like rewarded for it. So just put in effort and everything is going to work out. So I hope I've been able to say major things. If you feel I haven't mentioned anything, comment down below, reach out to me. I'll do a Q&A. I've done it before. I'll put the link here. I'll do another Q&A just to help you guys in case of any questions. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share, subscribe, tell people about this lady who talks about Mitumba business that actually helps people. And yeah, and I hope you enjoy the last part of this video where I'm going to show you around the places that I went to buy products worth 1,000 shillings. So yeah, thank you so much guys, and bye.